Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. In 18 plus states within the United States of America, low-income Americans are waiting in mile-long food lines for food after the pandemic benefits came to an end. Now, we know that for the most part, these low-income Americans, or these low-income people in America, are our people, the Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians, because of the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15 all the way down to 68. Okay, so the vast majority of the low-income people here in America is really our people, the Israelites. And for a very, very long time, we have been telling you Israelites out there, we've been telling our people to not trust in the devil. Do not trust in him, okay? Because though he may come with these benefits, he may come with these these different stimulus checks. He might come with these various different perks, which would ease your pain in this pandemic which they created. Nonetheless, we're talking about the serpent that is well versed in biting and stabbing people in the back the moment he gains their trust. Let's go to Sirach, okay, chapter 12 verse 10. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You see that? Okay, never trust thine enemy. What you Israelites fail to realize is that you have enemies on this planet, and your main enemy are the Edomites. Okay, and that's starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. Those are your enemies. Those are your main enemies. Okay, and an adversary is an opposer. And this devil has been opposing you ever since he rose up into power. Really ever since Cain and Abel in the Garden of Eden. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, and was an example of him humbling himself and go crouching, giving you these various benefits. And that's why Eve, you're going to be hit really hard. You're going to be hit the hardest, Eve. When I say Eve, I'm talking about you Israelite women, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indian women. I'm talking about you, Eve, because you've put your trust in the so-called white man. But guess what? The time is coming where he's going to turn his back on you too. And guess what? He's going to stop all those goodly benefits you're getting. The Section 8, the welfare, the food stamps, the WIC, okay, child support, alimony, back page, all that shit. He's going to stop all those benefits. And then what? You're going to be out there protesting because you're no longer getting food stamps? He's not going to care about you protesting. He's going to be sitting back in his chair, smoking a cigar, laughing right in your face through a computer, watching you suffer through a computer. So we've been telling you Israelites for the longest to stop trusting in this devil. Your trust is supposed to be in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai. So though the Edomites, the so-called white man, go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right. You shall know that his rust, which that rust represents what? His wickedness, his deception, his wiles, his subtlety. That's his rust right there. You will see that he have not turned away from doing these things. So over the past year, 18 states have officially ended pandemic era states of emergency, including Crown Royale won 9 food benefits, while a December mandate from Congress will end aid in March for the other 32 states. Did you hear that? So by the end of March, which will be the end of this month, all 50 states will no longer be under by the end of March, which will be by the end of this month, all 50 states will no longer receive Crown Royale benefits, food benefits from the government. So along with the District of Columbia, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Guam. You see, you put your trust in the devil, and now you're waiting in a mile-long line for food. With that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. It's on to the next one.